Look at this. This is legit unsafe. Yoink. Unbelievable. No wonder there's signs everywhere saying don't trip and fall. Good morning. We've had our first night's sleep in our little spot in Pai. Just looking at how red I got yesterday. Got some nice little marks there. My face still looks like I've been in the sun all day long, which it sort of was yesterday. Anyway, today's plan, we're heading to going to the Pai Canyon, which we don't actually know a hell of a lot about, but it's one of the main attractions and one of the main things to go and see and do here in Pai. So we're going to try and hit that up and try and learn more about what the story is behind it all as well. But we also need to probably do the same as yesterday, try and find a cool coffee shop. Stacey's done a little bit of research and found a place that sounds really weird. I don't want to talk too much about it though until we actually get there, because we're hoping we can actually map to it and find it. Yeah, we're going to get this day started.
So it's coffee time and we've come to the coolest little cafe. It's like very eclectic, I think you would say.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got like barbershop chairs, it's got bicycles, it's got coffee beans. It's just like
there's so much going on. It's almost like they've been to like, and I don't want to say like a dump or whatever.
Yeah,
what would you call it?
Like a secondhand shop or
yeah,
like
yeah,
a, you know, knick-knack kind of store.
Yeah,
and
like
everything is here.
Anything that a shop doesn't need, they're like, we'll take it, we'll stick it in it. It's like a museum.
I reckon it works. Yeah, it's like a museum. It's so cool.
Coffees are really nice. I think these guys do a lot of roasting themselves. Well, you just saw all of those bags and everything. That's literally all coffee beans. So I think they're stocked up for a couple of years at least. We've got these little cookies as well. Stacey and I were just talking about, like, we've noticed a lot on Pai driving around the last few days, like how vegan friendly this place is. I think even the cookies are vegan friendly. Every restaurant that we've been to, every place we've driven past, like there's always signs about it. So I think like definitely like the most like welcoming, if that's your vibe. Anyway, we're all veganed out. We've enjoyed these coffees, but and the cookies, but it's time to go and try and get on the road and find this canyon. We just walked up from here, just up like a hill, which is about maybe 5 or 10 minutes walking up. A little bit puffed, but it's worth it when you get up to the top here. It's absolutely insane seeing all like the mountains and everything with the sun. They look so cool with like the sun through the hills, eh? See, these are all the bits that I was talking about. You can walk in around like all of these. It's like a path. Wow. No wonder we'd heard this place is dangerous. Look at this. You can just casually fall off. Just fall off down there. Yoink. Unbelievable. No wonder there's signs everywhere saying don't trip and fall. We were trying to get down by where they were taking those wedding photos there, but it's pretty hectic. So we've come around the other side and taken more of a gentle approach. Do you know if we're walking towards anything or like...
No, I've got no idea. But yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out. It is just so... I mean, we've mentioned it already, but honestly, it's just so incredibly dangerous. I can't.
It's fun though. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah, we're not complaining. Like we're not those types of people. But you can imagine though, right, that there would be tourists. There would be people that would come here and just be absolutely disgusted that this is even allowed. But that's like, wow, it looks really cool from back here. Actually, that's Thailand. You know, they don't have the same safety restrictions as what other places in the West might have.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, have a look back this way, babe. It is so hot, we've just taken some shelter under a tree, but we thought we should drop some KBs, some knowledge bombs on this canyon, and truth is there's not a hell of a lot.
No, basically it's formed like any other canyon, and that's just from like years and years of erosion. I've read that in places the drop-off points can be about 30 meters high, so that's why there's danger signs everywhere.
When you Google it, death comes up quite frequently.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's become more of a sunset spot, alright?
Sunset or sunrise by the sounds of it, but we've also heard that it gets ridiculously packed at those times.
Yeah, we overheard some people in town yesterday having a conversation about them going last night while we were at dinner, and they said it was so busy that you couldn't really even enjoy it, so we thought we'd explore it right now.
Yeah.
This is the reality behind the scenes of traveling. Some of you guys may have seen our update video from Chiang Mai. Stacey's had an eye infection for a little while. We still have to do eye drops. Her alarm just went off, so you got to do what you got to do.
Drops in the canyon.
Bit of antibiotic drops is all you need. And second one. Oh, and one on your hand as well. Infection from her hands are gone if that ever happens. Not really sure how much more we can film of a canyon, but I think the review is really cool place to come and check out. Awesome if you want to come for some sunrise or sunset, but be prepared for lots of people. If you want to go for like a run, or if you're like into hiking and stuff, this is the place. We've seen a few people like running through or like further out in the distance that we're not even going to venture to, like properly using it as like a hiking trail, because it looks huge. Like I can't even film how vast it is and behind all like the different canyons and everything here. So yeah, that's our review.
So I don't know how to explain this. We've come to see the Memorial Bridge, and we have stopped by these like very strange statues. We're about to go across the road, but we have to show you these.
As you can probably see behind me, it's a pretty popular tourist spot. We wanted to try and share some KBs on this place for knowledge bombs, but all of the writing on the signs is in Thai, which is really weird. So I did a quick Google. So apparently the bridge was built during World War II by the Japanese, who wanted like a faster route to get over the Pai River to head further north to attack Burma. Then once the war was done and dusted, I think something to do with either the bridge got destroyed or they destroyed it and set fire when they left. But the villagers had become accustomed to having this sweet bridge to go for their daily life, to go from one side and over the bridge. So basically what you see now is like a replica, or like it's been rebuilt to sort of serve the same purpose.
Let's go check it out.
But it's just a selfie spot. Everyone just comes and takes photos of themselves. We can see people, they come in, spend 2 minutes and then leave.
We probably should mention though, they have built like a proper bridge next to it. Which we drove in on yesterday.
Yeah. I'm sure you can hear how loud that is. I don't know if we're going to be getting much sleep tonight.
No, it's a couple of hours later now, and they just like will not let up. There's been fireworks, there's been all sorts.
Like screaming and all sorts of...
Screaming,
walking. They're having a good time.
What's the plan? Where are we going to go now, sorry?
We are going to the walking street night market things.
But are we walking?
But no, we're going to take our scooter.
We're going to drive to the edge and then...
Like a 3-minute drive?
This whole street gets closed off at night time and becomes like a walking market. We did cover that off on we filmed all the way along here and our dinner and everything the first night that we came here, so I'll link that video so you can go back and watch that. We won't go into it too much, but we're going to try and hunt some food out and we'll share with you some costs and figure out what we get anyway. We still don't actually know what this is about.
Is that like bubble tea?
I have no idea. We're gonna follow the crowd tonight and get one of these like Turkish or pita wraps or something. We saw all these people queued up last night, so we're gonna see what it's all about rather than standing here, though I think we're gonna try and go inside. Alright, so we've come inside to eat instead of walking around with it. And, oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Pretty complex menu. Oh no, there is more stuff on the other side. So you can get plates and stuff as well. Otherwise we'll probably get
One of these.
chicken. Yeah, chicken pita sounds nicest. That's right. This thing is absolutely enormous.
Cheers.
It's so big. This is like only 80 baht as well. So I suppose the real question is though, does it live up to the hype? Our review is definitely does, and so massive, definitely worth value. We won't go into it too much more. As always, thank you so much for watching. Get your comments. Bye.